Welcome everybody, this is Knowledge with Ninja, where we talk about decks that I like to play and how to win games with them. Today, we're going to be talking about Water. Now, while in its heyday, Water was a going second powerhouse with cards like Megalo and Mizuchi, those are bricks. We have a better solution for the modern metagame. Utilizing powerful combo starters like Deep Sea Diva that special summons a Sea Serpent from deck, and Neptibus the Atlantean Prince that sends an Atlantean monster from deck to graveyard as cost to add another. Combined with powerful extenders like Abyss, Teus, and Dragoons, this is a powerful combo deck that can end on either multiple negate boards or floodgates that lock your opponent out of the game. Most of you that have seen Water compete will notice that they usually opt to not go for Apollosa the Bow of the Goddess, instead choosing Access Code Talker as their link 4 of choice. So how, as a combo deck, does Water plan to play around Nibiru, the Primal Being, the single most threatening card in the metagame? Let me introduce you to Deep Sea Minstrel. This card pitches a Water from hand to graveyard to look at your opponent's hand and banish a card until the end phase. Say bye-bye to Nibiru, say hello to endless combos, and perfect knowledge of the game state. The fact that you can search Minstrel off of Dragoons makes this combo even more lethal. Diva summon Neptibus, Neptibus sends Goons, add Goons, Goons adds Minstrel. That's only 2 summons. Now, in order to stop this, your opponent has to either A, stop Diva, which lets you use any of your extenders to make Needle Fiber, B, stop Neptibus on summon, which still makes Needle Fiber, or C, they hand trap the Neptibus effect and the Dragoons in your graveyard that you sent for a cost, but then you still make Needle Fiber. The only situation that's kind of dire is with Neptibus only opens if they stop the Dragoons. Usually the play is you add Lapis off of Dragoons, special summon itself by its own effect, and then make Needle Fiber. However, if you don't have the extender like Teus, your plays usually just stop there and you pass. However, this is where the second half of the deck comes in. You play a metagame standard package of 3 Tuning, 1 Jet Synchron, 1 Quick Draw Synchron, 2 Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion, and 1 Despot 001. Those, along with Diva, Minstrel, Lapis, Ash, and Effect Veiler in the side, that makes a total of 16 tuners in the main, 19 one-sided, 23 if you're talking about tuning, and 1-for-1. Now that we've made it to Needle Fiber with no fear of Nibiru and perfect knowledge of our opponent's hand, what combo route do we take? There are a couple of options, but the only one that's really off limits is any setup involving Link Cross. That combo takes way too many extra deck spaces, and we're aiming to repeat the combo on turn 3 to set up for access code and to kill our opponent. Instead, we opt for the straightforward route. Needle Fiber, summon 001 from deck. Make Auroradon, summon 001 from graveyard. Auroradon effect, tributing itself and a token to summon O-Lion from deck. O-Lion and one of the 2 tokens to make Garden Rose Maiden, triggering O-Lion effect to summon another token. Use 001 and Garden Rose Maiden to make Coral Dragon. Use Coral Dragon and a token to make Croco Dragon Archithus, and draw 2 off of Croco Dragon and Coral Dragon respectively. Use Maiden to bring back Coral, and Synchro for Vermilion Dragon Mech with the remaining token. Overlay for VFD. If this combo is executed with a normal summon of Deep Sea Diva, and it goes through, your board will end on Mulan Glacier, the Elemental Lord. You summon it after you summon Needle Fiber and 001, as there are 5 waters in your graveyard, fulfilling the summoning requirements. This makes it so that your opponent starts their turn with effectively 3 cards in hand, as unless they have some sort of discard outlet, or they use it for Shadal Fusion, Nibiru's a brick in hand. If they end up breaking your board anyway, you still play the Savage Herald combo. I'm not going to explain it here because you probably have already seen it 1,000 times and really don't care at this point. The reason why this is not the primary combo is because Herald neuters Water so heavily that it basically makes the deck unplayable unless your opponent has the resources to force out 2 negates. I'm going to go fast with this one, so rewind the video if you need to, but there's one fringe combo line that I learned while playing this deck that I thought should go in the video. This is a combo line for going second that if you open up Neptibus and an extender, you can summon Lapis off of Goons and search either Marksman or Infantry. Make Coral Dragon pitch whichever water you added to pop a card in your opponent controls with Coral, and another back row with the discard. Use your extender to make Needle Fiber, draw 1 off of Coral, go through standard combo until you make Rose Maiden. Use 001 token and Rose Maiden to make Croco Dragon, draw 2, discard 2 to pop a card. If you pitch Goons, that's a plus. Use Maiden to revive the Coral Dragon and make Vermilion Dragon Mech, banish a tuner to pop another card. By this point, with all the draws and discards, you should have anywhere between 5 and 7 cards in hand, depending on what extender you had. And have popped 4 cards your opponent controls with anywhere between 62 to 7200 attack on board. And that's if you don't draw into any other extenders that let you go into Access Code or Savage. Anyway, here's the list, and, not much to say about it. inspired by the list presented by Hani Jahari and Pack. Anyway, let's get to it. 3 Ash, 3 Goons, 1 Infantry and Marksman, Deep Sea Diva, Deep Sea Minstrel, 001 in Jet, Lapis, 2 O-Lion, a Pike to search off for 2 Teus, Mulan Glacia, and 3 Neptubis. And then we've got 3 Nibiru, 1 Quick Draw for the tuning, 3 Called by the Grave to stop those pesky hand traps that are not named Nibiru, 2 Deep Sea Aria, 1 for 1, and 3 tuning. Onto the extra, we've got Al Mirage, 2 Auroradon, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 2 Needle Fiber, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 VFD, 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech, 1 Croco Dragon, Herald, Maiden, Coral Dragon, and Savage. You know, the side, it's tuned to the format. You might want to stick like ogres in there because Numeron is coming out. But this is what I like, which was a suggestion by Pack and Hani. Pank, 3 Veiler, Phantasme, 1 Token Collector, 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Twin, and 1 Red Reboot. Anyway, that about wraps it up for Water. A highly consistent combo deck with excellent tools for finishing games. Let me know what deck you'd like to see next time in the comments below. Like, sub, all that good stuff. More content to come. Socials in the description. I'm out like a broken streetlight. Peace.